Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Alright, Deadheads, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to upload this prediction video as fast as I can. Now, you guys did an awesome job. The majority of you did not put any spoilers in the comment section. There was one slip up and 2 assholes. And out of thousands of people, guys, that's friggin' fantastic. Thousands of people viewed the video, hundreds of comments. We had 1 slip up and 2 assholes. That is absolutely awesome. And what I'm talking about, if you're new here, is this is predictions. I don't care if you read the spoilers for the upcoming episode. We don't want to know them. I absolutely hate spoilers. Me thinking something is going to happen and me knowing 100% it's going to happen, it affects my experience for the episode drastically. I do not want to know. Plain and simple, don't want to know. If you could, I appreciate it. This is spoiler-free zone, predictions only. Guys, when I get my notification list, there's one button you click to just get rid of somebody, you know, so I don't get why that's so complicated. Maybe it's the channels that aren't active in the comments section, but I'm active as shit. Dude, it'll take me, 0.5 of a second to just get rid of someone. It's that easy. Delete comment is, a fraction of a second away, and it's 2 clicks away from just banning the person altogether from the channel. And I have no problem with that. The 2 people who just decided to put spoilers in the comments of the last video, blatantly obvious with bold and highlight, I just immediately banned them. I mean, and I hate that. I hate having to do that. It's such a ridiculous idea. But if you're going to be a dick, I will be a mother dick back. Let's talk The Walking Dead. Episode 15 predictions. Alright, Deadheads, my sources. Obviously, the preview for episode 15. AMC's YouTube channel has 2 previews up. One is with Michonne laying in a bed. Wish I was there. Then we have Enid and Carl sitting in a tree, sitting inside a tree, literally. And that was shown in between Talking Dead. I think that was their scene they showed. But those are the sources for my prediction video. Now, the first thing I want to touch on are the graves. Everybody immediately said it's going to be Pete and Tara and Reggie and, all that other good stuff. I don't believe that at all. Since we are pulling a lot from the comic book, Rick does go to Douglas, the leader of Alexandria, where the hidden graves are. Rick didn't even know about this place, and I think it's going to be very similar to the TV show adaptation. I think Rick is going to go and talk to Deanna about Pete and what's going on, and they're going to have a confrontation because, keep in mind, Abe's taken over the construction crew, making her uneasy. Father Gabriel said clearly these people are the devil. And then her son just died. Out on a run with Glenn, who punched him in the face and got thank you'd for it by her herself. So there is a confrontation building, or conflict and friction building between Rick and Deanna. And I think that's going to come to a head at the hidden grave site. Now, maybe they did put down new grave. It looks like fresh dirt. I just think some of it was there before. 2 might be mock graves for Noah and Aiden. It's hard to tell. I'm just saying screw it and trying to pick it out. And I'm saying that, listen, that grave site was just simply there before. It was other people from Alexandria. Now, with Tara injured, do we need Pete as a surgeon for that? Or are we going to get an introduction to another possible doctor, kind of setting it up for Pete's demise? Or are we not going to see a new doctor until season 6? Now, what if they did a switch on us? We did see Sasha with a sniper scope following somebody as they were running. It didn't look like Enid at all. It looked like an older woman, and she looked like she had a gun or something strapped against her chest. What if they did a switcheroo and they gave us the scavengers in episode 15 and Pete, the confrontation with Rick, in episode 16? At the end, obviously, the finale. That would be pretty cool, but I have a feeling that's not where they're going to go. I have a feeling they're going to give us a Rick and Pete confrontation where Rick just attacks the shit out of Pete at the end of episode 15. And I have a feeling that we're going to have Pete dealing with that, being put out of the house in episode 16 and attacking Rick and end up hurting somebody, either killing Deanna or killing Reg accidentally in the process. Now, why I think it can go either way is Regina, Douglas's wife in the comic book. She was aggressive when Pete came around the corner, like, how dare you put that knife down, what-da-da-da-da. Now, if you look at Deanna, she did that when Glenn and Aiden was fighting. So was that foreshadowing for how she's going to try to jump in there all yelling like a pit bull? Maybe she gets a little too close this time because she's putting friction on Rick. Like, Rick, I can lead these people. I got this. I know what I'm doing. She puts herself out there and gets killed. Or they could have Reggie do it. I just can't see that working out so well because he seems laid back, mild-mannered. He seems like the type to be like, whoa, what are you doing? Let's not do this. And then things get out of hand. I still think it's going to be hard to translate the death the way they do it in the comic book because it's like an accidental slit in the throat. Unless he has a surgeon's scalpel or something like a razor where it's like you're done immediately within seconds, I just think they might have a different kind of death for that. Something different. Some kind of different accidental death. They might leave it the same, but there's something's gonna change. Something's gonna change or not look right. Something is bothering me when I think about that scene being translated onto the screen. Now, as far as the preview with Sasha with the scope following somebody, I think that can only be one of two things. One of three things, sorry. Misdirection or setup. Setup being the wolves for episode 16. The misdirection I'm talking about is we see another preview with Michonne. Rosita comes in and says that Tara's doing fine. That's another reason why I don't think Tara is one of the Graves. And then she goes ahead and says, Sasha is still in the tower. I don't think she came back yet. Abraham went to relieve her, but she's not here with any of the people. Something's going on. I feel like they are making sure we understand the setup, that Sasha is there with a sniper rifle. And this is very important for the battle with the wolves later on. And I think this is set up for us maybe thinking that Sasha doesn't have a handle on things to build up the tension when the wolves do come. Because then when Sasha does, you know, bang, 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 and she gets it on point, we're going to be like, wow, I thought she was going to fuck that up. You know what I mean? Mother dick. So that is interesting, and I do think it is setup or misdirection either way. I know the misdirection can be the same thing I just said with Sasha. Oh no, you know what? The third thing it could be is maybe Sasha is tired and she sees somebody and she goes to take aim. Maybe she even fires. She's losing her shit and she's like, wow, I just totally thought I saw somebody and I'm losing my shit. I need the rest. And then we find out she did actually see somebody that's in the Wolves gang. I don't know how believable that is, but I'm hoping we finally see that damn gun with a J on it. This is another prediction that I keep making because if I make it long enough, we'll eventually see it. You know, so hey. I'm hoping we get more story with Enid, where she's going, and I'm actually seriously hoping that my first shot in the dark prediction is right, and she was just going off to be out there, to be alone, away from people, and she took the gun for protection. She did have a book bag. It looked like she was taking supplies to people, so... But her and Carl looks like they're getting a little closer. Maybe there's a little kiss and don't tell that's going to happen in the tree there, or at least out in the woods. You know, talking, and if time is moving and a few weeks have gone by, it makes sense that they would chit-chat a little. They would be a little more open and friendly and be talking and everything like that. So guys, that is my prediction video I wanted to put up real quick, and I wanted to keep it kind of loose. When it comes to the finale, I'm going to keep it kind of loose. I just feel like let's go into the finales knowing as little as possible. Let's hint at it. But I don't want to unintentionally spoil anything. So at least from now until, you know, it proves to be a stupid idea, I'm going to keep the last 2 episodes of every season, as far as predictions going, I'm going to keep it kind of loose and from the hip. Alright guys, leave your predictions in the comments down below. And again, I highly appreciate it. Highly appreciate it. No spoilers. I am very active in the comments section, so if you're thinking you're getting one over on people and saying, hey, this is what happens, you're really not. You know, I check it quite frequently, especially with important prediction videos. It literally takes a fraction of a second. Your comment is deleted, you're banned from the channel. So just out of respect, don't do it. I put myself out here making the videos. If I get spoiled, that's fine. I don't want to be spoiled at all. I'm asking you out of respect. I want my community to be able to go in the comments section until it gets big enough where I can't control it. But I'm telling you what, guys, I will do everything in my power to continue to have a hold on my comments section. This still is my channel at the end of the day. And I'm not going to let it get held hostage by any assholes. And that's the truth. And we don't have that problem here because We stay a community in the comments section. And I have to say thank you very much. Right back at you guys. I know a lot of the other channels where they neglect their comments section, shit gets out of hand, and it gets out of hand bad. I will do my best to keep that from happening on this channel for as long as I can. That is my word. Alright, Deadheads, I'm done talking. It's your turn.
Subscribe now.